A new feature has been added to the Dining Reservations module that allows you to establish cover thresholds for multiple facilities. This will limit the ability for users to make reservations in the back office and limit the availability shown to members for restricted times online. The first step is to enable covers thresholds within the Dining Settings program. In the General tab, flag Enable Facility Groups Covers Thresholds, then select Save. Once that setting has been enabled, a facility group can be created within the Facility Groups program. These facility group covers thresholds are designed to assist your club in limiting the number of covers you can accommodate in a given time frame across multiple facilities that are utilizing the same food prep staff and facilities to fulfill orders. Covers thresholds for multiple facilities will restrict reservations against any of the facilities when the threshold is reached. To create a new group, select New, or select an existing group to review or make edits to it. In the General tab, give the group a description with a max of 30 characters, and make sure the active field is flagged. In the Facilities tab, select the facilities that will be included in the group and subject to the covers thresholds. From here, it may be helpful to save your group before setting up the thresholds. Switch to the Dining Reservations tab. This is where you can enable the group to be used within Dining Reservations. And once enabled, you can then establish the thresholds by selecting the Facility Group Threshold Setting button. Use the Facility Group Thresholds configuration screen to establish the date ranges, times of day, and various thresholds within those times of day. Note that the Facility Group Thresholds are only configured in terms of covers. They do not support reservation thresholds. If you do want to use reservation thresholds, those can be configured within the facility. Additionally, there is no consideration of meal period within these thresholds, since there may be variance in meal period across the facilities within the group. As such, you need only worry about times during which these thresholds apply. The first thing you want to do is establish the date range during which these thresholds will be effective by selecting the Add Date Range button. You can set up as many date ranges as you like, provided that they don't overlap one another. These will apply every year. Additionally, you have the Overrides tab to add in your specific dates where the thresholds can be different for a date range, just like with facility thresholds. Once a date range is created, you can then begin establishing times of day. To do so, select the applicable date range. Then highlight a time range by clicking and dragging your mouse within a given day of the week. Then right-click and select Assign to create the time block. Repeat this step for any/all days of the week you want to apply a time range and thresholds to. Make sure to do this for each date range as applicable, if you have more than one. Once you've established a time of day, select that time block and you can configure the thresholds in the bottom pane of the screen. To create a threshold, set its from time, to time, and maximum covers during that time frame. For example, between 4 and 4:30 p.m., we can take a max of 10 covers. Continue to add all applicable thresholds for that time of day. Optionally use the Copy Cover Thresholds to All Assignments button to copy the selected time of day thresholds to all other days. Once you have configured the thresholds, select the Close button and select Save from the Facility Groups program. Once facility group thresholds have been established, they work in conjunction with any facility level thresholds that are configured, if any. If either threshold is exceeded, the booking cannot be made. Facility thresholds are configured in the Facilities program in the Dining Reservations tab. Select the Meal Period Settings button. In the Meal Period Schedule window, thresholds can be added to facilities the same way we added them to facility groups, with the addition of optionally adding reservation thresholds as well. Once you have reviewed or adjusted your thresholds, select Close and select Save from the Facilities program. For back office users, if they attempt to create a reservation which would result in a facility exceeding its covers threshold or exceeding its facility group's covers threshold, then they will be informed that they cannot complete the booking unless they are able to override or seek managerial override. For member booking online, if a given party size would result in a facility or facility group exceeding its covers threshold, then members would not be shown availability during the times during which thresholds have been reached. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more how-to videos, and don't forget to subscribe.